Abandoned ship! We've been boarded! Get these damn things off my ship!
Ready to give up yet?
I got a bit of treasure in that chest over there. The weapon you find inside may help with our little imp problem.
Ooh.
Get off, you piece of shit.
You wanna play too?
No, not another one of these.
I summoned these imps to serve as my crew. I forgot what a handful they could be. Once aboard, they wouldn't listen to their captain. They ran amok in the bowels of the ship.
Get off, you piece of shit. Fuck off. No, not another one of these.
Good.
Get off, get off. Get off, you piece of shit.
Take work.
No, not a It's okay to drop the pirate voice.
What pirate voice would that be?
Wow.
Zinyak's destruction of Earth had a profound impact on the afterlife. To heaven, it was a logistical nightmare. St. Peter's meticulous nature drove purgatory wait times to unbearable levels. Meanwhile, in hell, where souls in pain were used as currency, it created a new era of prosperity for the wickedly enterprising. This economic boon resulted in the coffers of hell to be overflowing, which in turn piqued the interest of the most notorious man that sailed the seven seas. Had Blackbeard been a thorn in Satan's side, robbing tax collectors on a semi-regular basis. But the promise of an immeasurable fortune drove him to be even bolder. An arrangement was reached. Blackbeard would provide information on strategic targets in exchange for a share of the profit. Johnny, who was interested in murder, not money, happily agreed.
All right, matey. It's time for your lesson. Let's summon me favorite scurvy-riddled hellion, the Imp. Why don't you start off by summoning an imp to take out those enemies? There you go, matey. Now take down the other demon. Those ankle biters are vicious. Now let's practice your aim. Take down the demons on the islands. are as rewarding as pressing someone into service, am I right? Now get going! There's a whole wide world waiting to be plundered.
Don't mind if I do.
I raided a Centerpol office and found information on where the president is being kept. Evidently, they've been trapped in some sort of soul crystal inside Satan's palace. Breaking in is an impossibility. Your best bet to save them is to continue to try to draw Satan out of his palace. Damn it. Woo!
Fucking collectibles. Blackbeard kinda sucks at hiding these things.
I got word from Blackbeard that every island has a treasure chest hidden on it. What's in the chest? I don't know. I'm not a fucking pirate. What I do know is that if you want to get that thing open, you have to find 3 corresponding glyphs. Look on the bright side. Nothing's trying to kill you.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 13. The Den of Eternal Suffering. Don't let the official name scare you. This wonderful location serves as our entertainment district. Take in one of Shakespeare's Passion plays. Enjoy a septuple way. Or maybe just settle down for a sinfully perfect hot cocoa. Here you can find it all. Yes, these delights are oppressively expensive. But is it really that different from San Francisco?
Lights up. William Shakespeare, humanity's greatest playwright, and hell's most diabolical purveyor of entertainment, looks on as a brave mortal on an Orphean quest enters. The bard's interest is piqued, and he looks to test his visitor's mettle. The masked tragedies were used to enemies cowering as they approached. But soon they realized they faced a foe with courage and nobility, traits uncommon in the fires of perdition. The inciting incident resolved. The time had come for rising action! The battle raged on below, and as bullets and blood flew, the bard arched a curious eyebrow. Could this mortal be the exact thing that Shakespeare needed?
Winning isn't important.
This battle's far over. Arise!
And now, Act 3! The conflict resolved, Shakespeare eagerly awaited meeting the champion that dispatched so many of his men. Undoubtedly, they were here for the bard's aid, and while happy endings were not a thing found in hell, Shakespeare always had a soft spot for comedies.
In the land of the living, William Shakespeare is regarded as one of the most prolific playwrights of all time. However, to the denizens of hell, the bard is seen in a far different light. After selling his soul for fame and adoration, Shakespeare served in hell as Satan's spy master general. In doing his duty, Shakespeare would punish the souls he was investigating by forcing them to perform in grotesque passion plays for Satan's amusement. But in a Twelfth Night-esque twist, Shakespeare found himself living a double life. While he projected an image of cruelty, his heart was as soft as Jezebel's. In secret, he would tutor her on the classics and act out the works of his mortal days. When Satan found out, he cast Shakespeare out of the palace, believing that the poet would be tormented by the populace of hell, far out of Jezebel's sight. But Satan had not counted on the bard's cunning. Embracing his persona of master torturer, Shakespeare and his followers, the tragedies, took root in the entertainment district, biding their time for revenge.
And so Shakespeare called forth the Deus Ex Machina to bestow our protagonist with the arcane power of Force Stomp. Lights up! The mortal stands in the training grounds, eager to try out his new Force Stomp power on the group of demons in front of them.
To battle!
Act 1, Scene 2, in which our protagonist kills more demons with Force Stomp. In which our protagonist is greeted by foul imps. In which our protagonist learns that Force Stomp even works on flying enemies, enabling them to remove a dark inciter's ship. The day is won, and the curtain closes on our noble hero.
Gotta pick it up. Need to rest the wings. Nice. See what these things can do. One more. Nice. Got it. Ooh, ancient stone altar. Wonder what it does. This looks old and expensive. Well, looky here. This is bad timing. Life is good.
You hate me working for Ultor? The fuck you...
Forgot about you? My favorite part of murdering is the murder. It's easier every time. Lost count on these things. The boss will do the same for any of us. One more. This treasure better be worth it. Nice. Got a touchdown. God, this feels good. Got it. Damn it. Gotta pick it up. Got a touchdown. Nice. Gotta find more of these things. Yeah! Maybe I can crush this thing.
Hey, looks like you kicked the dust off one of those ancient altars. Whenever you find the right power to activate one of these things, and let's be honest, you have 4 to choose from, it's not rocket science, you'll be imbued with a new arcane element for that power. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it kinda is. Once you steal the power from the altar, a bunch of Guardians will appear and try to kill you. But if you use your new power to clear them out, it's yours to keep.
The search was long, but in time our heroes discovered the ability to bathe their enemies in the holy light of the Lord.
This is what I'm talking about.
Woo!
Ooh, ancient stone altar. Wonder what it does.
bus goes beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep.
Who can see? Now, child of Adam.
Anyone else want to turn?
The suffering begins!
What, if they wanted to torture you, why'd they use the short version of the song?
This is the short version.
Oh yeah! The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish. The hobo on the bus goes heh heh heh. My mom had like 80 of them.
The babies on the bus say wah 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 wah. Babies on the bus say wah 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 all day long. Mommy's on the bus say mommy's on the bus say all day long. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go
Of success.
round and round all day long. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, beep, beep all day long. The bell on the bus goes ding, 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 ding. The bell on the bus goes ding, ding, ding all day long. The driver on the bus says tickets, please, tickets, please, tickets. The driver on the bus says tickets, please.
We must end this infernal music!
The babies on the bus say wah 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 wah. The babies.
Come, let us return to my castle. We may plot our next steps in proper surrounds.
Johnny led Vlad back to his castle, which since his incarceration became a haven for frat parties and squatters. But the systematic impaling of trespassers would have to wait. Vlad was a man of his word, and was eager to provide intel that could aid in hobbling Satan's armies.
I bestow upon you the Stygian cold fire.
Akuji's gotta be here somewhere.
I'll see Satan writhe on a pike. I brought you to this inferno to teach you about the power I have granted you. Cold fire is an aura, which means you must activate the power and get close to an enemy before they will feel the cold embrace of the Stygian flames. Try it against these demons.
Anyone else?
Well done, my friend. Now here comes a dark inciter. Use your aura, then get close to him to take down. You've done it. Doesn't it feel good to watch an enemy burn?